Good morning, guys. It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. It is day 6 of kind of like my 30-day kickstart. I don't know if you would call it a 30-day kickstart, whatever you want to call it. But last night I actually had a refeed, okay? I'm not going to tell you what I ate, but it wasn't great. And I picked Mondays to be able to be my day. So once a week on Monday nights, I'm a refeed. Basically eat whatever I want just once a week. So I also decided mentally to make sure I am the most strict I could possibly be during the week. So it's only going to be one meal right before I go to bed on a Monday night. It's not going to be an all-day thing. I woke up today 290, so apparently fluffed up a couple pounds. Realistically, when I wake up, I'm a little bit heavier, so it's not noon yet. So technically, I would have to weigh in after at noon, so I won't be consuming stuff until then. I got like a traffic class or something today, so I may wait till after 5 p.m. to start eating. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not super worried about it. I just want to get the class done. And hopefully there's enough money in my freaking account to do so, because funds are tight. Holy shit. But I have a half-a-mile run, and I'm actually excited about it. I'm getting ready for it now. I'm going to go dip out and do that. This is day 6. I'll weigh in afterwards. I would assume probably 3 or 4 pounds less, maybe 2 pounds less, maybe hopefully a pound less, whatever. But I think this week I should, sometime in the next 7 days, crack into the 270s, which would be really cool. So again, sticking with the goal of 50 pounds while currently like bodybuilding / powerlifting, while also cutting weight, while also running and stuff like that. Preparing for a 5K, not nothing major, but something a little bit. So stay tuned, going to run. Okay. So really quick, sorry about the voice, if it's weird. I guess I could take one of these out of my ear. It sounds a little weird. But I'm actually going to be walking to the bank because I got to make a whopping $2 deposit to be able to hopefully have enough in my account for traffic school. But good times. But in addition to that, the reason I am videoing all like the activity and different things that I'm doing is because I want to show you what it's going to take for me to be able to lose 50 pounds in a month. Okay, I don't want you to think, oh, you just sat there on Atkins and it just worked for you. No, that's not going to be what it takes. It's going to take some fucking effort. So that being said, I think it's about a half mile, maybe a mile to the bank. So hopefully 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes. And then I'll keep you posted on my weight. Okay, so apparently it was a lot further than I had imagined, but it's actually really nice out. And with views like that, like, I gotta stop complaining. And it's kind of cloudy, so that's cool. But it was a mile, which is not a big deal, whatever. I'm all about trying to just do a little bit more exercise and eat a little bit less food right now, so a lot less food. So once I get back to the half-mile mark, then I'm gonna go ahead and continue. One of the biggest things I want to talk about really quick, just like a quick brief thing, is when you're on your weight loss journey, one of the most dangerous things you can do is get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Don't be like, I lost 50 pounds, or I lost 100 pounds, or I lost 10 pounds, now I can start eating like shit again. Now, I've always lived by, if 98% of the time you eat right and you're in a deficit, you can have a few days a month, a few days here and there where you do kind of just eat whatever. The biggest thing is snapping right back out of it. If you can't snap back out of it, then you got a bigger problem with food than you thought, okay? If you can snap back out of it, then by all means, once a week, once every 2 weeks, go ahead and eat whatever. But just don't get comfortable thinking, I lost a bunch of weight. Now I can start eating bad and it won't come back, because it will. Let's get ready for this run. Okay, so I weighed in and I'm just relaxing before I go to that class. But I weighed in at 287, which is kind of cool, because considering it is not anywhere close to noon, and it's, what time is it? 7:30 in the morning. So realistically, I'd probably be at like 285, 284 possibly by later. And that's kind of interesting to me, considering I did a refeed, so that's cool. But I will not touch a single thing that is on my meal plan. It's not on my meal plan until next Monday. I had originally said, you know what, maybe I'm not going to eat until later and stuff like that. But now I'm like, maybe I should eat before I go to this class. I guess we'll see. I am cooking a meal, but I may just leave it till later and just like eat tonight or something like that. So we shall see. But 287 post refeed, which is really, really cool to me. Actually, I'm really excited about that. Jogged about a half mile and died, and walked about a mile and a half and went to the grocery store and got some groceries. So kind of cool. All right, I'll update you later today. Okay, so final check-in. I did not eat, and it is 1 o'clock, and I have done like next to nothing pretty much all day. I've sat in a classroom and rode my bike and stuff like that, but besides that, I've just been sitting there. So haven't really burned anything, but I'm sitting at 286, probably 85 if I were to take off my socks and underwear, but I was like, screw that. I'm not super concerned with it. So still sitting at that 15 roughly. I'm about to eat. This is what I'm about to eat. And a birthday cake bar. It's a Quest bar. And my Atkins meal. So these are actually both things. These are the only things that aren't real food that I'm just making real quick while I'm on lunch. But I did have the refeed last night, and honestly, it felt good. I feel good about it because I feel like I found a day which works for me. So once a week, I will be doing a refeed, and I will be ridiculously strict outside of that. So one of the things that I noticed I need to do is if I get tired, I need to go to bed. I don't need to think about food or anything. So join me. Tomorrow will be day 7. Yes, day 7. So exciting. Let's see what tomorrow has to offer. If you're new here, check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for Healthy Life, and also on Instagram at One Big Impact. Bye.